Adam, this post in Discord made my day.
I'm not gonna lie, I looked for it for a while.
I watched it for like an inappropriate amount of time, just like watching the GIF. Let's see. All right, looks like we're go. Can I hear myself? Oh yeah. All right, here we are, episode 19 of Strength of Thousands, bringing you exclusive content today. Let's see here. When last we left off, our intrepid heroes decided to spend their summer vacation in Greece, headed across the channel up to the lovely nation of Taldor. There you were harassed by some collections officers. Ooh, someone's got a doorbell.
I have a feeling my roomie just had food delivered.
Okay. But you guys were helped out by friendly local Benjago, who, was also purely by coincidence by an omnipresent being arranging the courses of destiny, also heading up north to the Verdaran Forest. So he traveled with you guys on a boat up the river, having a grand old time, because of course we are here to solve the curse that has been afflicting Vince's family, his village, for some decades. And so, making your way through the Great Forest, you guys eventually made it to the city of
Whisple?
Whistle? Yeah, I think that sounds right. I colored over the words. Yeah. Or Whistle, where you guys found a presence of the Taldor military, the Phalanx, which someone was aware of. Someone with society was aware is kind of unusual because this area is like under the protection of druids. So part of that deal is that druids deal with things. But the army was here, so looking over that a bit, Alexis found that the druids had all gone off to the center of the forest, the great tree, to try to heal the forest, because it is, of course, super, super grody cursed. You guys also discovered from Benjago, friendly local Benjago, Max von Sina, guys discovered that Empress Eutropia had put out edict to all hunters of Taldor that she would award them a hill of gold if they were to slay the two-headed forest spirit at the center of the forest. For that is what her soothsayers believed was causing the corruption in the forest, and she wants to keep it from spreading to her nation. So, armed with that knowledge, you guys begin to head out to the center of the forest. Along the way, you guys encountered a perfectly normal deer that you guys fought, and along the way, you were assisted by Lady Carmelio and her guns, her guns and her men, which helped you defeat the stag and claimed victory. And she warned you guys to stay out of the forest because it's fucked up in there. But you guys are heroes, so you ventured on it anyway. Which brings us to where we are today. You guys are just recovering from your combat. You went across the border of Taldor to whatever land they're done protecting. You found the burn path that they scorched through the forest to keep the corrupted woods away from the healthy woods. So there's like devastation of ash and destroyed trees on one side, and you guys are looking across this expanse, and you just see spooky, evil forest of tall, leafless trees that are pale and vampiric looking, and the entire forest is shrouded in mist. And so, picking up from here, what's up? What do you guys want to do?
Heal up, maybe? Right, Vin?
For sure. I think I'm the only one that is really badly injured. Everybody else, like, it looks like Arashi has like a nick or two.
A few ruffled feathers.
Yeah,
He has a cowl.
Actually, I don't remember.
that's normal. All right. Sure. Yeah. Let me try to, poke around in the shrubbery here and see if I can't find some good, nice healing herbs, for myself and for Arashi. I'm gonna put my own oxygen mask on before I assist. Let's go for at least a 20. Give me at least a total of 20. That means I have to roll at least a 2.
Well, you rolled a 3.
You did it.
All right. Cool. Now let's look for Arashi. Great rolls to start off with. Good. Get him out of the way now. See, that's 2d8 plus 10, I believe. Myself. 17. For Arashi. 50.
I see how it is.
So 20 minutes later, I've found not that much to be helpful, which makes a lot of sense given we're on the edge of midnight.
Yeah. The Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise.
Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt. I was like, Emma Frost, Emma Frost, Emma Frost. I was like, no, that's not a real person.
All right, so we've just interacted with this completely normal deer that we'll never speak of again,
Yes.
and both parts. So what are we doing? We're heading for Vin's village?
I believe so.
Now you guys said you wanted to head towards the where the druids were doing the ritual.
Druids on the The druids on
Yes. Of course. We're gonna go in the direction I know and head towards the tree and I'm going to try and lead you there.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Lead the way.
I know the way.
Yeah, give it to me.
I
As in a
for
as a nature
roll. Is it nature?
or survival
Yeah.
or lore forest or whatever you used last time.
No, I'm gonna do survival this time. Last time I did lore forest, it didn't work for me.
Hey,
There we go.
it must be the money. So, Vin leads you past the good forest, through the scorched lands, and into the vile corrupted lands. You guys enter the forest and are immediately sucked into the mist that surrounds the place. It's awful. Everything 60 feet ahead of you is concealed. So you guys are like moving pretty slowly to make sure you guys don't fall off a cliff or something like that. The trees are absent of foliage or anything like that, so it's very uncharacteristically bright in this forest. As you guys can see, the sun ahead or up ahead, but it lacks any warmth. It's just a fluorescent light, keeping you guys on your toes. All the all the branches and twigs and everything are extremely sharp and whatnot. And for normally, you guys have been going through the forest for a few days, so there's deer and bunny rabbits and stuff like that. At the moment, you guys just see no life. It's just like, woo, spooky town. And I don't know. Vin, tell us a story as you're leading us through the woods.
If I did not know this land, I would not venture here.
Yeah.
That's my story.
Good story. More of a sentence, but yeah, I'll let it slide.
I don't know. It seems pretty interesting to me.
So this map is misleading because it's beautiful. Disclaimer.
Shout out to the person who made this map. It's beautiful.
Yeah, shout out to Neutral Party. Support them on Patreon. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So you guys are going through the forest, making your way. Vin's leading us, and as you guys take a step forward, you're like, "Oh no, we've stepped into a clearing. A sure sign that combat is about to arise." And sure enough, up ahead there's a rustling, there's a razzling, and out from the forest, and one more. Okay.
That is.
That's huge. That's
They
oh
are.
my god. Oh my god. Can we run away?
3 rather large. You guys can roll nature to try to identify these creatures.
Nature, you say?
Are they? You know what they look like? They kind of look like mongoose.
Oh my god. That'd be awesome.
Anyway, I know I have a character.
Hmm.
Oh, it's right over here on my other nature.
Yeah. Jing is able to recognize these because they are his namesake, and Vin is able to recognize these because he's fought one before, and also he owns one. These are bears. So, looks
Bird?
like the rumors of you having the last bear are maybe exaggerated, or maybe he meant real bears. But yeah, these massive bears lumber out of the forest, throwing trees over as they go. They have quills on their backs like porcupines. They have tusks in their mouth, and as you guys take a peep at their claws, they seem to be stingers of some kind, as if on an insect. And they see you and lumber towards you, and this first one takes a step backwards. It's got, I don't know, what's the distinctive marking on it that lets us all know that it's the king bear?
Crown.
It's got a crown on.
It's got a crown of like gray and almost white fur in and around its ears, and yeah.
Sweet. There we go. It walks forward to you guys, fearless, because it's a big boy, and as it speaks, just like steam exits its mouth. And it says, in Queen's English, I don't think any of you speak that. Anyway. doesn't matter. It says, disgusting creatures, come here to die.
Vin?
No,
Do it.
no, we are not here to die. We are here to thrive. Hashtag slay.
Okay, just to break the game for a second here. I was watching the trailer for the Fresh Prince, like the remake that's coming out with my girlfriend. And there's a part where he meets Carlton. He's like, Carlton, how you been? And he's like, oh, you know, prospering. And I was like, oh my god, I would. I'm not a violent man, but I would punch anybody that said that to me with a straight face. Okay, anywho. And so these three bullies let out a deep chuckle as they start to move around you. But as this happens, they search for a sound effect.
Oh, like on.
I got a siren scape.
Yeah, I should open.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's alright. It's usually not that interesting.
That's a lie.
Anyway, I'm not loving that sound effect. Anyway, you guys hear you guys hear wolf noise. As out from this direction steps a wolf. Who's also this big. Look at this complete psycho I found. I was like, I cannot not use this. So it's a giant wolf. It's just as big as these bears. It has an eye patch on. The side of its face it has an eye patch on is like rotting and decaying. But the other side, so you can like see wolf skull and stuff on that side. The other side, perfectly healthy. They're white wolves, naturally, the sexiest wolves of all. And yeah, that's the vibe. So this wolf kind of comes up by Jing, uncomfortably close to Jing. And this wolf. Sorry, what's that?
I ask it if the bears and the wolves know each other.
I guess it can't look at you out of the side of its eye because it has an eye patch on. But if it could, it wouldn't. Rashi. And the wolf says, "We know each other well enough for the bear clan to know that this is our hunting ground and that they are not allowed on it." And the bear says, "Bears, favored by the god, we fight war, we eat men." And it takes a step forward towards Vin.
I am marking this as my hunted prey.
Wise.
That's not a man.
And it says, besides, this one has child. And it points towards Callisto. And the other two bears howl in agreement. And
What does that sound like?
It doesn't sound like a bear. It sounds
Okay.
unbear-like.
Unbearable?
Unbearable. Arashi, you just lost your one hero point. It's crazy.
Oh no!
I'm just kidding.
He can have mine.
So the wolf says to them, you can forget yourself. You can forget everything that is sacred. But we will not allow you to forget that this is our hunting ground. And behind every tree emerges a wolf. And it's too many wolves. It's a comedic amount of wolves. You guys are like, whoa. Wolf party. And they all like, oh, they're doing there. You know how wolves are. You know how wolves be.
I want to take a look around.
Sure. What you looking for?
An escape route.
Okay. This looks good. Or this way. But the bears kind of snort, annoyed at this, and say, "Wolves are a nuisance, as always." And these two turn off and start to walk away. And this one addresses Callisto. And he says, "Bring us their bodies when you wish to return to family." And with that, he starts to lumber off.
Step over here.
Callisto gives like a feral sounding roar in answer and anger.
Perfect. And so this wolf moves here. He'll
Remember what is it, the second Star Wars movie, Revenge of the Sith, when or Revenge of Empire, whatever.
Any of those are correct.
Yeah, the sound that Chewbacca makes the moment he sees Darth Vader, that's what Callisto makes.
All right.
The Empire Strikes Back.
That one.
I believe it's the Sith hit hardest.
Yes.
So the wolf turns on you guys and it lets out a big wolfy growl. And it says, "I thought I told that contemptible woman that I would only be returning corpses henceforth."
We'll just keep going. No need to return us.
And he says, the forest is not safe for you.
Obviously not. But you could make it safer by not returning us as corpses.
He turns his head away and sniffs the air, and he says, we have other things to do than rip your throat out at the moment."
Good to know. So, we're heading for the Druid Grove.
Is this I have a question. I'm sorry. Is this a not corrupted animal?
You can roll something to try to judge from it.
I would like to. I just want to make sure I understand what is happening. How about nature?
Okay.
That seems like a good bet.
Oh my.
Nope.
Too big.
Nope. It looks corrupted to me.
Yeah.
Would occultism recognize the presence of a curse?
Yeah, sure, you can roll occultism. So yeah, as this thing was like walking in front of you guys, Arashi got like a look at the back of its head, and you know, you've seen this enough times being around Alexis where you can tell that this thing was like shot in the head and had like a bullet go through its skull. And so you can like, you know, the eye patch only covers one of the holes. So it's pretty clearly that this thing like took a lethal blow and is still alive. However, it seems saner than any animal you've encountered so far. Inarticulate, and it doesn't show any like being melded with a different animal. It just seems like a really big wolf.
Right, and it's not immediately trying to murder us.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
So can I have some questions, sir? You said you told the woman, so you've been talking to the lady with the guns?
Yeah, all the wolves growl, but it nods its head.
Did she shoot you?
Yes, with that accursed weapon. His one good eye kind of leers over at Alexis.
I don't remember shooting you.
Men and their cursed metal.
Oh, I think you might be talking about the other woman we met.
Yep, you've caught up.
So,
She's gonna be a teacher.
when you said you would be only returning corpses, was that a threat that none of her people should enter the forest? Or a warning?
The wolves have done all we can to prevent, man in the forest from going to war, and we shall interfere no more.
I see.
The savage god and men can kill each other for all we care.
About the savage god? You mean the two-headed god?
Yes.
What do you know of this savage god?
I know everything. Let's see. Let me get in the headspace of Blythe the giant wolf. It rests. Its den resides in the roots of the great tree, and it is it and its corruption that have turned all animals into monsters rather than beasts. And it is thoughtless and bloodthirsty.
So you also believe the savage god is the source of the corruption in the forest?
Yes.
And not a symptom of the corruption. Well, one way or another, we will slay this savage god.
I don't agree with that. One way or the other, we will discover and eliminate the source of the corruption.
It has tempted all other animals into its corrupt path, but we wolves have no room for improvement, and thus we chart our own path. And the wolves start to move northeast. If you have any more words for me, say them now, for I will not. For we will never see each other again.
Any more words of warning for somebody who would seek the heart of the corruption? Any known hazards?
You want me to take a look at that eye?
Powerful antagonists?
Yes, at the, you must, be wary of the, not that you'll make it this far, but, you must be wary of the god's guardian, the dread halfling that sits at the mouth of his cave.
Did you say dread halfling?
Yes.
No such thing. No, that was out of character. Just my ear up and I say, wait, what?
Some, another contemptible man thing which has had its soul stolen from it and enslaved to the savage god. It'll do the same to you if it finds you of use.
I'm going to investigate this dread halfling.
Okay.
I'm going to brood.
Alright. The wolf turns away, smacks a Jing in the face with its big fluffy tail. And it says, "Come, my children, we return to the den." They all silently "Ooh," and head off. And there we go. Alrighty, everybody stoically squints their eyes and looks forward. Starts moving.
Is there any way we could move? We could be avoiding notice as we move. I'm really worried about the bear.
I think I have this, so we can all stealth together.
Alright.
So who has the lowest stealth modifier?
Still?
The lowest?
Yes. So I'm basically up front, being the leader, and you guys are behind me, but we all stealth together using one roll.
My stealth modifier is 14.
Okay, mine's 19. Vin, what's your
15.
stealth?
Also 14.
Okay, so Arashi or Vin, you would roll it, and that'd be your stealth for all of us.
Another option is we could track the bears and put them down. If we feel so confident
Just
to do so.
go after them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if we know where they are, maybe they're easier to avoid.
Alright. So our total.
But regardless, I agree that moving stealthily it might be a good idea.
Alright, so our whole party has a 22 stealth now.
Okay.
Could have been a better roll.
I mean, feel free to hear a point if you want.
No.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
I'm gonna save it.
All right. So you guys make it. You guys are going through the forest, doing your thing, making great progress, really getting some gains, and eventually comes to where it's no longer very bright in the forest. Instead, moon and stars above, and you guys recall the wisdom of Lady Carmelio, who she said that the center of the forest was 2 days away, and she advised you to just go straight through without sleeping. And so kind of comes to the point in your story where you guys can choose to make camp somewhere and try to get a good night's rest, or just push through and not sleep for the night.
I would prefer to sleep if we could, just because we need our full night's rest.
I'm gonna say we should push.
How far away from the edge of the corruption are?
So it's like at this point it's like a day in either direction, like one more day's travel. Because you're like a full day in at this point.
Okay.
I am down with whatever choice you guys and girls want.
Okay, so we got one for sleep, one for move. Jing, what's your opinion?
I'd say we push on. Didn't the lady said we should keep going?
Yes.
Yeah, I say we trust her.
Okay.
Experto credited.
Alright. In that case, you guys, Alexis whining a little bit. She's like, no. But you guys like, we gotta go.
We could compromise. We could stop, and Alexis, if you want to try and sleep, you can, but we don't We could at least rest, even if we don't sleep for a little bit, or
I'm just worried we will be fatigued in the morning if we do not have proper rest.
yes, we will.
Now I'm worried we'll be eaten at night.
That's true. I mean, better to be fatigued than eaten. You are
Well,
right.
for sure, we'd set up a watch either way.
Okay, yeah. Maybe we could take turns alternating watch while some of us rest or not, but let's push on.
Are you changing your mind?
Yes. Why do I have a British accent? Sorry. Okay, yeah, so like, let's push on.
Alright. So with that, you guys do so. You push through the night. You guys here just off in the distance. You know, you guys are stealthing, keeping it quiet. Off in the distance, you just hear like murder and mayhem coming from every direction. Just like completely psycho animals. It's like it just sounds like rabid cats all the time. But eventually, you guys push on. And with that, I'm going to require a survival check from all of yous as we get to the morning.
Everyone.
Oh, I should
We are-
say, yeah. Without a good night's sleep, everybody is fatigued for the night.
Right. Fatigued 1.
Are we applying our survival check after the fatigue status or before?
After. Post fatigue.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I rolled an 11.
Oh my goodness.
Fatigued.
Oh no. All right.
That's the best I could do.
Yeah, no
It's an
problem.
11. I mean, that's good.
Okay. So you guys are moving through the forest in your own way. Alexis was like right. She was like, no, I actually do need my beauty sleep. She's very well aware of her own limits. You guys are pushing through and, traveling in one straight line, so you all have the same footprints and avoiding pitfalls or anything and staying off the game trails. So nothing can ambush you. Being good boys. But as you are walking through, you guys are like pushing a branch out of your way to get through the area. And we see Alexis kind of, the camera just like zooms in really close on her. Alexis just like put her thumb through a thorn. And it's just like, boop, just the tiniest prick ever. Mikey takes one wound.
Ow.
Yeah.
So 1 damage.
1 damage. And Alexis goes, ow. And she looks at her thumb. And the camera zooms in on the single drop of blood forming at her thumb. And this little crimson tear weeps forth from the hole. And it's like a tremor going through the entire forest. It's like like an earthquake. You guys can hear off in the distance, just like a cacophony, a whole symphony of crazed growls and howls and hungry sounds, as you suddenly have the sense that the entire forest is like, man blood, and starts rushing towards you.
Oh, crap.
So with that, we're going to begin a chase.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
We're fatigued and chasing. Oh, God.
Well, fatigued only affects saving throws
Yep.
and AC.
Okay. Yeah, we should be fine. Question mark?
Yeah.
As long as we don't have to do saving throws.
You guys slayed the last chase. You'll be fine.
This is well set up.
Thank you. Yeah, so the stampede is behind you guys. As the camera just like pans back, and we see all sorts of wildlife, the whole spectrum, but just like horribly mutated, missing legs, twice as many, like 3 times as many mouths, just like claws where they shouldn't be claws, breathing
Well,
fire.
missing legs is good
Yeah,
in this situation.
perfect. I hope more of them are missing legs. They're all just like charging towards you, and it almost seems that they like lose. They stop being just like a multitude of animals, and they're just like one tidal wave of claws and mouths, and just like a black being, a force chasing after you.
Like a swarm almost.
Like a swarm almost.
A hazardous swarm.
Yeah. So as you guys are like hoof it, running forward, the very first to get to you guys is a swarm of wasps that you guys kind of have to beat your way through. So just a reminder, the way chases work is that each obstacle has a number of chase points it takes for the group to surmount. So each obstacle has a few DCs that you guys can choose, like a few skills you guys can choose to overcome it. Or if you like have a creative solution for it, you can try that as well. And so for every success you guys get, that adds 1 point to the 1 chase point towards the obstacle. And once the entire group makes it, you guys move on to the next one. Because this is a chase, the guys chasing you start behind you. So you guys are 1 obstacle ahead of them. So we're going to go ahead and start this now. You guys rush forward, and the quickest animals to get to you seem to be just like these unholy wasps. They're the wasps from the book of Revelation, so they're like half horses. So to do this, you can either some of the suggested rolls are a fortitude roll, just to like endure the stings and like keep on running, or a survival roll to like set something on fire and try to smoke them out. But if you guys have any other solutions you want to use to get away from these wasps, happy to hear it. And let's also roll for initiative just to bring order to this chaos. The DC on that survival roll was 20.
Yeah, there's no way I would have got it. Unless I rolled 18 or higher.
Oh yeah, +2. Okay.
I was worried it was poison.
Dude, I thought it was gonna be like the curse that you had. I was gonna be like, great, let's curse for the rest of the game.
All right, then the one leading the party.
All right. I will, as running through, quickly keep my eyes peeled for a dry branch, and when I find one with my hand as I'm reaching towards it, I cast the Produce Flame cantrip and grab it, and the whole thing just catches fire is my goal, and then I'm just gonna toss it behind me in a nope, that's stuff. This is survival.
Okay. So that's gonna be a crit on this DC. So you add 2 points towards this obstacle. As we go to Jing.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm just going to run through and try to take the sting or two. You said acrobat. No, you said survival.
Yeah. All right, Jing makes it through. No problem. All right, then we go to Alexis.
I will persevere and try running through the stingers using a fortitude save.
Okay.
I actually have a reaction for that. I'm gonna use my grin tenacity.
Yeah.
So I'll be roll again and get a +2 to this.
Okay.
Oh my god, I got the same thing. 20.
All right. With all the grit and tenacity in the world, Alexis still doesn't manage to push through. The stings are too much. She has a flashback to it, and Ignancy was having an allergic reaction to those giant bees, and it's like, I sympathize now. All right, and finally Rashi.
From my quick alchemy, I'll deploy a smoke stick to create a screen of opaque smoke and attempt to slip through the area.
Ooh, all right.
So I guess that's me trying to get a stealth roll out of it. I don't know. I don't know
Okay.
the mechanics of how that works.
Sure, yeah, you can try stealth.
Or something. I don't know.
No, you want stealth, man.
Probably not good.
Hard to say.
Yeah, but I'm not going to hero point yet.
Okay. All right. So at the start of that, Arashi also falls victim to it. So at the start of this initiative, the Stampede. Move you guys right here. Stampede catches up to you. Some tendrils of animals fling themselves up ahead, their mouths gnashing and gnawing at you. Okay, so everybody takes 2 wounds as various animals leap forward and munch on you. And we go back up to Vin.
Can I roll survival again?
Great question. Let me check. I feel like you can't roll the same thing twice, but let me check. Yeah, it looks like you can roll the same skill.
I have a better idea. I am going to carefully eyeball around to find the best path to lead the group through. I'm going to lobby for a perception check instead.
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh, that's a bad roll. I'm going to hero point this.
Okay.
I begin running and then realize, no, that's not the way. This way.
All right. Well, that's success. You managed to push everybody into the deep forest. So you finally managed to run into some deeper foliage, so these bugs can't keep flying after you as easily. Something a little bit thicker as you get into the deep forest, which are roots to duck under, trees to swerve around, stuff like that. So suggested skills are perception to find the way through the forest, or survival to plot a path through.
What was it again? It was survival. What and what?
Perception and survival are the two suggested skills.
Got it.
All right, so after Vin goes.
Alexa said, "God damn it!"
All right, we got Jing now.
Yeah, I'm going to use my perception. I'm going to look for, just good ways to get through under the branches and try to get through quickly with my perception.
Okay. Ooh, nice.
Twinning.
All right, Jing adds 1 chase point towards this obstacle. Handled. All right, and then it goes to Alexis.
We'll also try percepting, because survival would be me leading us back into the swarm.
25 on perception is a success. So Alexis also manages to avoid running into any roots or anything problematic like that. And then we got Arashi.
Okay, I also will use perception. I can't find a way to use Arcana for this.
Oh,
perception.
Nice.
Okay, with that, Arashi manages to push us through the deep forest just as the stampede begins to make their way through it, knocking trees over and stuff such as that. And
Oh, they get 2.
yeah, they cover an obstacle around. Let's see. Way to go! And so at this point, the trees kind of give way to a more rotted part of the forest. You guys see mushrooms and such growing around here. So as you guys are going through this area, the suggested skills are Fortitude to endure the poisonous spores that are being kicked up as you're stampeding through here, or Survival to avoid, the bad mushrooms. And we go to the...
This is rough. I am going to... take a quick peer around and spy the safest path forward. That is a low roll. That's what it is.
let me see here. Okay, that's a success. That adds 1 point to the...
Nice.
this obstacle. Very good. Next is Jing.
I'm just going to run through them, just do the best I can, use my fortitude to withstand whatever I take.
All right. Yeah, Jing is strong like bear. Adds a point to the group. And goes to Alexis.
I will follow in the same path as Jing, trying to avoid the same mushrooms as well. She nat one's that. Great. I will hero point that.
Okay.
That's better with a question mark?
Yeah, that is better because it is only a failure and not a crit failure. Alright, so still sitting at 2 points as Alexis kind of like, wow, bends against a tree for a second as she like starts coughing up some blood as some spores get into her. Goes to Arashi.
Okay. What if I toss out an alchemist's fire in front of me and then acrobatically dodge into the burned out area, avoiding the poison cloud. And
You'll get a +1 because so cool.
You want a forest fire? That's how you start a forest fire.
I want a forest fire right now.
This particular forest? Absolutely.
Okay, so +1 to my to survival or fortitude.
Yeah,
Or
that's what you're suggesting.
I'm suggesting I use acrobatics.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Oh my goodness.
All right, is that with the +1?
With the +1, it's 23.
All right, with 23, you meet the required DC,
Oh shit.
and so you guys go to 3 points. All right, with this, the stampede catches up with you guys, and once again starts hurling themselves at you. On the third obstacle, they deal 10 damage to everybody.
Oh man.
All right, goes to Vin.
I am going to look around and lead the group on the safest path
Okay.
and do the exact same thing I did last time.
Alrighty. With that, Vin leads you out of the mushrooms and back into some more thickened forest.
Yeah.
So we go to Jing.
All right, deep forest. I am going to try to, if I may, acrobatically leap over and roll under the branches that are around me.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, that's one success. As Jing charges forward, goes to Alexis, and just as a reminder, the forest is a perception or survival roll.
I will perceive through the forest
Okay.
the best of my ability. Alexis is not doing so well without her sleep.
Okay, that's a failure. We go to Arashi.
Okay. I guess I'll try perception as well. Oh, that's good. That's good. Come on.
Okay. Ooh. With that, Arashi gets you guys to 2 points. So we boop, move you up here. Stampede catches up with you guys, and they'll start to do their thing. Okay, 10 more damage.
Jeez.
All right, I'll go to Vin.
All right. Once more, I will attempt to lead the group through the safest path.
All right, that's a success. That gets us up to 3 points. So we go to Jing.
I'm going to also try to either follow him in his footsteps or find another path through, but use my perception.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you will.
All right. That's 4 points and 1 point. As this area of the forest seems to be getting a little wetter as you guys go into some deep sucking mud. This is deep sucking mud. Where is this?
Title of your sex tape.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Ooh, me can't find. 1 second. Oh, here it is. Okay, this is either athletics to slog through or perception to find a path through.
Ha ha ha! Called it.
And then it goes to Alexis.
I will perceive, as I cannot do athletics either. Come on, Alexis. Way better.
Nice.
Let's see here. Okay. A 31 is a crit. So you guys go up to 3 points.
Nice.
And then it goes to Arashi.
Also checkers.
Okay. Perception. With that is a success. So you guys make it basically through this flooded area. That is,
Nice.
as you guys see, is being flooded by a river. So they start to trudge through the mud as you guys now have to make your way across a rushing river. This is going to be an athletics to swim or hop across, or a survival to ford nearby. Alexis didn't like either of those options.
Oh crap!
All right.
I don't suppose there's enough time to make a raft.
Crafting.
Somehow like a fly spell. You just fly over.
I'm gonna find and attempt to point out a way to ford the river, as my halfling height cannot expect to run through.
All right. 1 success for Vin. As he sees some stepping stones or something that might be of use. Over to Jing.
All right, so it's a river. I have water step. What can I? There's got to be a way that I can get across this easier.
So I'll give you an automatic success, and then I'll let you roll athletics for a chance to crit.
Okay.
Okay, no crit.
Oh, that's gotta crit.
Oh.
Unfortunately not.
All right.
But there we go. 1 more point, 2 to go. Alexis and Arashi.
I see her inspiration from Vin. She's also going to try foraging through some branches to see what she can use. Oh, I rolled a 17 on that.
I have a feeling.
Let's see. River. Fortunately not. Alright, over to Arashi.
Is there time to cast a spell during this chase, or is
Yeah,
that?
you guys, each round is like 3 actions, so you do have time to use a spell as your way to get through, basically.
Yeah, I don't have any river crossing spells, but maybe if I cast... I have Fleet Step, Haste, and Invisibility.
Ooh, fleet steps.
All right.
Haste maybe to just run across.
Alt does
Fleet
give
step
you a
would be
bonus
better
to,
than haste, I think.
to whatever you want to roll.
Yeah, so maybe if I cast Fleet Step on myself, I can get through this obstacle quicker.
Okay. So I'll give you a +2 on your roll.
I'll be rolling athletics on that. To ford the river.
Okay. A 22 is going to be a success. So that's 3 points. With that, the stampede makes it into the river and starts slogging through. Ooh, no problem. Only 8.
That's a pretty low roll. We'll take it though.
All right. Now we go to Vin. With 1 point to go.
Not spying anymore. No, I'm gonna continue to hop across the stones. For sure. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's gotta be good. That's gotta get us out of this.
All right, with that, you guys manage to cross the river, and you break through an opening, and you see a huge tree above you that sits in the middle of a lake. And as you guys try to get away from these animals, we move here. And you guys, as you guys are in, there's like someone that gets your attention. And it's a human. We can tell he's a druid because he's wearing like druid clothing. You guys know the vibe. He's missing an arm, and this is very clearly a recent event for him. And he's leaned up against a tree. He's very pale. But as you guys are like, trying to get away from this, the entire force trying to kill you, this guy's like gets your attention. He's like, they won't enter this area. It's like it's a sacred area, so they'll, even as they are now, they'll leave you be. And you guys do see that as you like make it across the river into this lakey area. All the monsters kind of like growl at you from across the river. Do that thing the bearfish did in the SpongeBob, where it's like I'm watching you. It's like start to wander off, disappointed. Start eating each other. And the entire group exhales.
I'm gonna eye this Q man up and down.
Who, man? All right.
Are you here alone?
He's like, well, I bloody well am now. As you guys, just breathing for the first time, blood's rushing back to your eyes. You're like, and this beautiful lake is indeed blood red. Also, the lake's also corrupted, and it's, as he says that, you guys kind of like, observe a little closer, and you see like shredded limbs, like boop, 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 bobbing on the water, and there's like dead bodies like hanging from trees and stuff that have been eviscerated.
Those were not stones. I was.
Yeah.
This is awkward.
The forest god shredded us all apart as we were doing our ritual. I'm the only one that's left, and that won't be for much longer.
So is he still like bleeding out?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to like bandage his wounds.
Okay. Medicine or nature in your case.
Nice.
That's a really good roll.
All right, sweet. Yeah, you get some special mud, and he's like, that's good. Thank you. Are you from? And he says the name of Finn's village, which I don't know the name of, which is. Time to open up the PDF, Ethan.
Finland.
Vinland.
Vinland. Oh, I love it. Vinland.
No, it's for Hadron. For Tor Halston? For I don't
Ludwig
remember.
von Holstein. No.
No. No. No, 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 no. Send.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Dragonfly River. Tor Halden.
For Halden.
Stonethorpe in Comet. Yeah. Are you from there?
I am. Though not directly. I turn and introduce this is Alexis and Jane and Arashi. We are from the Magambia.
He's like, we failed you all. Last night during the full moon, when our powers were greatest, we set about to rearrange the ley lines of the forest to purify the forest spirit, but it emerged from its den as a great beast, and it took us all. I'm sorry. Starts crying. Whoa.
There. So, can you speak more about the ritual you were attempting with your comrades?
And he says, oh, if only I could. I'm but a junior druid. My elders, I knew only my part. The elders had a more complete understanding of it, but that knowledge is now lost.
How is it that only you survive?
He blushes and he looks ashamed of himself, and he says, I hid under the body of my dead friend while it tore everybody else apart.
Sensible.
I'm a coward.
Well, you weren't going to win the fight, were you?
Very clearly not. A
I see
dead
nothing
body
wrong with what
falls
you
from a tree branch 20 feet behind you guys.
Arashi just looks at it for a second. See?
Vin's face hardens at this. Just looks him over and not quite a shouting, but almost like a just this sense of like slightly raised voice disdain. Just says coward, and then spits at his feet. Flee this place and never return.
Wait, isn't this his place?
What do you mean, Irashi?
I mean, you know, he still lives here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Vin's not the boss of this place.
Yeah, that's at the end of the adventure.
I think what he did was perfectly fine. I don't think he needs to go running to his death.
I agree with the
I am turning my back to him and just brooding away.
Crossing out one
Brooding.
limb.
Yeah.
Brooding and not skulking away, but like it's like a pout, but like an adult pout.
You mean a pout?
And as Vin begins to pout, a voice arrives to talk to you guys. As you see a woman walking across the water, much like Jing, she also appears to have water walk or whatever that was, because she walks upon it like Jesus Christ. Whoop. Ignore the fact that this is like clearly an elf. This is a halfling.
Jesus Christ Superstar?
Yeah, great musical.
Oh, I'm gonna go there.
But this halfling walks across the water, and she's like, "Oh no, he's right. You know, the halfling's right. This man does deserve to. Should be banished from this forest forever, for he and his ilk were going against the new natural order." As she says for it. Vin, very easily recognizing his own mother.
That's rude.
And this guy will get to his feet and point towards her, and he's like, "Quickly, kill her! You guys have to take her out. She's the herald of the beast."
Not to be pedantic, but Vin wanted him to leave for different reasons.
She shrugs and goes, "Oh well, fair enough."
Anyway, I feel like that's not the most important point to be addressing here.
If it's on the brink of your mind, then no harm in addressing it.
Oh, well, thank you for indulging me.
Of course.
So, Vin, are Vin's eyes turning into saucers? Or...
Yes. Then just looks at it and is like, "What are you doing here?"
Oh, and she looks at you, clearly not recognizing who you are, and she's like, "Oh, I am the disciple of the Savage God, Lord of Predators, Herald of the new natural order. I serve him in his quest to destroy civilization." She holds her hand up dramatically.
Vin, is that your mom? What's going on with her?
I so very want to say, not anymore. But Ben is not yet that cool, and is still just kind of gobsmacked and in disbelief, and just looks and be like, no, no, that can't be right. You're confused.
And she's like, oh, on the contrary, I see things clearer than ever. What's happening in this forest is the exact same thing that humans are always so proud of. This, she points towards the corrupted tree that's nothing but thorns and hatred. She's like, this is progress. Nature, with the help of God, has evolved to the point where it can finally defend itself against the predations of man with their swords and guns. And all these druids and the soldiers that they send in after us, these are just the death throes of an animal that has been caught by its neck.
Hmm.
I think we might need to take your mom down. In a non-lethal way, man.
I'm just gonna. Vin just reaches out and is just like, no. The blight. I think it's corrupted you. Come home. We can help you.
And she gestures towards the great tree, and she says, this is my home. This is where I belong, at the feet of the great predator god. And so, ye may swear your allegiance to it, or flee to your hiding holes before he awakes and hungers.
So this new natural order, suppose I was, convinced. I'm in. I want to join. What would I do?
Well, I'm glad you asked. And she takes some pamphlets out from her robes, and I was like, we seek to remake the world. And to do this, establish an order of might above all, where that which has the ability to kill is highest, with the forest spirit above others. We are presently gathering the forces of the forest, corrupting them, perfecting them, evolving them, and then when the time is right, very soon, that woman and her guns will meet us in battle, and we shall march south and reclaim the Verdurian forests that Taldor has stolen from us, and we shall spread until we reach the shores.
The cleric in my other campaign is always carrying pamphlets and giving them out as a comedy point. No, we will not let this happen.
Yeah. The Laird, the druid, as he's against the tree, he's like, yeah, don't you understand? Your god is half dead. It had its head bitten off by a dragon. This is just a malady of it dying. You're worshipping death, and it's destroying everything.
Is that true? A dragon?
Laird nods his head, and he's like, there's a black dragon that moved in some time ago, and it came into conflict with the forest god and bit one of its heads off. That's why the predators remain supreme in the forest, because it bit off the head of the the prey, basically. And she's like, no, no, no. He's not dying. He's stronger than ever. The forest is. Never before have we killed so many men and taken so many lives. We have evolved. And with only one head, my god sees all the clearer. She's crazy, guys. We gotta get out of here. She's gonna summon that thing.
Wow.
I'm gonna look around.
Okay. What you looking for?
I'm looking for the thing that's freaking old one arm over here. Or young one arm.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception.
Not that good.
Okay. It's not hard to see you at the base of this great tree. You can see that the roots form in such a way that there's like clearly a burrow within them. And you can also see that this is where the mist that has encapsulated this section of the forest, you can see it like billowing up from that area like a chimney. Which leads you to assume that it's down there.
We should head down there.
Should we?
Yes.
Yes, I mean either that or we take out Vin's mom. There's only two choices. They're rather not have to kill a mama in the game, so.
But first, actually, yeah. Vin is stupid right now. When I see this, I'm just gonna start taking off running in that direction.
Alrighty, everybody, as we go to a new map, go ahead and roll for initiative once I get that map up.
Do we have to really kill your mom? I hope not.
I mean, I'm not sure it's her I'm worried about getting killed.
Yeah, but still, I'm like, would you hate me forever if I killed your mom, Vin?
I will answer your question with another question.
Yes.
Do you think you can kill her?
I mean, I do have what she hates, guns. We'll see. We'll see.
Oh, I am so not at full health.
Nope.
We took a big hit during that chase campaign thing.
Oof.
Has it been an hour?
And now this is pretty much immediately after.
I feel like it's been like 2 minutes.
Yeah. It's been the length of our conversation.
This is the burrow?
Yep.
Nice.
Is this like difficult terrain to reach through the burrow?
Yeah.
So oh no.
We're not doing okay. She gets 2 initiatives. She must be special.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
She's still in one piece.
Alexa Skywalker. Go see.
Ben, can I shoot your mom? Ben!
I don't control you.
I'm just gonna wait to see what you do. So I'm just gonna first action whip out my sniper rifle. Is all of this sneakable terrain? Because it's like thickly covered forest.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna first action whip out my sniper rifle. Second action, I guess running reload. So I'll sneak. Wait, do I have to be hidden first to sneak, or do I have to just sneak? How does
What? I'm thinking just.
It's what you do when you're already hidden.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Sneak is a move action while you're hidden.
Got it. Okay, I'll take that back. I will do a hide check to stealth myself right now.
Did you roll with? Oh, you rolled with perception. Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
Okay, I'll roll a stealth check to see if I can hide. I'm pretty sure I'm hidden.
Yep.
Okay, and then I will use my last action to sneak away. So I have swift sneak now. So how does that work with the difficult terrain?
Put it up.
So that means it's just difficult terrain. I used to have a character with Swift Sneak.
Okay,
so you don't have to move at a quarter of your speed. You can move at half.
Got it. So I'm right there now. Okay, got it. And turn. Oops, right there.
There's no way you'll miss that shot.
And turn.
All right, Arashi Bimbik.
So this is all difficult terrain that we're on right now?
Yes.
It would be a great time for Archer Arashi to exist. 5, 10. I'm going to have an extremely creative turn full of innovative tactics as soon as my character sheet loads.
All right. You do get that free device stratagem.
I do get a free devise a stratagem.
Computer stop.
So I'm going to freely devise my stratagem.
You're actually hitting his mom. Oh my god.
You're about to shoot her.
I'm stealthing. I don't know.
I don't really trust that stratagem. So instead of doing that, I'm just going to cast Electric Arc on her and then raise my shield.
Okay. This isn't presently in effect, but we'll do it just because I like you so much. She has 2 targets, so I'll roll reflexes for both.
Uh-huh.
Wait, let's try that again.
Roll 17.
Oh, Rashi.
Oh my goodness. I wish those rolls...
She crit failed. That's 28, or is it doubled?
Let's see, rolls 14 times 2. Yes, I think it's doubled. I don't know what that 14 is. So 34. Okay, there you go.
Nice.
Good job, Rashi.
You hit her both.
Is that you?
That's me.
Okay. So at the start of this page, at the start of her turn, this 26 is her primal half. So we see the left side of her body start to like grow fur and bulk up, and grow horns and furs and claw, and becomes animalistic. She is indeed corrupted and takes on the aspects of that. So I'll put the second one here. And mark it's 34 damage it's already taken before it even existed. Alrighty. What's this thing's movement? Great. Alright. It moves. 10, 15, 10, 20, 30. Let's get him up right here. And then its arm gets super like muscular and long, and like stretches out and it sweeps in a cone in front of it. So it's gonna get Vin and Jing, who will make reflex saves for me, please, to avoid this awful appendage. I suppose I could just take a step back and get Arashi too, can I?
You could.
That's what I'm gonna do. So, a reflex from Arashi too. Alright, DC is 27.
Oh, come on.
Oh no.
Fatigued, yeah.
There we go.
Okay. So that's full damage, and you're knocked prone as this arm swipes across. Easy. So 9 damage, and you're prone. All right.
Oh,
Everyone's prone?
Yeah, Rashi, Vin, and Jing are all prone.
Okay.
All right, so it goes to her halfling half, who she's like, "Oh dear, what's going on?" She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but I can't allow you to interfere with the forest spirit." So she raises her hands, and we see the roots of the tree begin to warp as spikes and thorns shoot out from it. Let me get the statistics on this. Okay. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 as she casts Wall of Thorns on that area right there. Okay. Then she ends her turn and goes to Vin.
I'm gonna run. Sorry, how much was that damage again?
9 damage and you're prone.
9 damage. There it is. I'm going to stand up.
Love it.
I'm gonna run in. This direction. 15.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have my bear 2 actions to Callisto, who's gonna go up to this is the primal. Yeah.
This one. Wait, let me check the initiative. Yeah, that's the primal one, and that's the spellcaster. Let's see. Let's mark these. Red for primal, blue for spellcaster.
Callisto is going to engage the primal. And I'll go for she'll go for a bite.
Okay. Oh.
Nice. Damn it.
All right.
That's the turn.
Alrighty. Jing Bear.
All right. I'm going to stand up using my kip up.
Heck yeah.
Ooh, I love that feature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm laying down. I'm gonna, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20 right here. Then I got to get into my tiger stance, and then flurry of blows. This one right here.
Okay.
Oh my.
What the heck? All right. Let me.
Stunning strike?
Okay, stunning.
Oh yeah, and stunning strike too. Thank you for reminding me. I always forget that one. I have a DC of 24.
Okay.
Oh, how's that fortitude save, spellcaster?
Bad.
Not good.
All right. Yeah, that first one hit. This. Oh, the second one hit too. So let me add that on there as well. 18. Dang, Jing. You try and beat my boss or something?
My turn's done after that.
Over to Alexis.
Okay, I'm gonna cast True Strike. And then I'm gonna beat up your mom, Vin. Sorry. And I'm just gonna point blank shot this girl, spellcaster.
Okay.
And she's flat-footed because I'm hitting, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll twice and add +2 to it. First one. Oh, that second one. I'll take the 39. Is that a crit?
It is a crit.
Okay. Your mom takes 46.
Oh my god.
And she needs to make another fortitude save or be stunned one as well.
Okay, so as you kill the spellcaster half, you puncture her heart or whatever. That half, blow her head off, whatever Alexis does. That half dies, and the other half takes over. And so with that, the primal version takes over as she fully transforms into whatever amalgamation of animal that she was. before, so she fully heals up. She loses that second initiative slot. And,
Was this choose your own boss?
it was.
Rather primal than spellcaster. I'll tell you that. And then last action, I'm gonna running reload. So I'm gonna run away. Be like, bye.
Okay.
Go that way. Reloaded. End turn.
All right.
But not hidden. I'm not hidden, so you could hit me. I'm not hidden.
Okay. I'll go to Arashi.
Okay. Arashi stands up. And then he looks at this big primal. Come on. I'm having performance issues with Roll20.
Been there, my man.
Let's see. I don't think so.
That's pretty good damage.
I don't think it's gonna hit.
Oh, I forgot. Hey, Arashi, I'll aid you here. Because you can see me because I'm not hidden. I'm gonna use fake out. So if I roll above a 30, you get a +3 to that. Okay, Arashi?
All right. Let's see what happens.
Nope, you only get a +1, so that'd be 25 total.
25.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go ahead and try it.
Okay.
I'll try taking a strike with 25.
All right. 25 hits.
Nice!
The spellcaster also had the higher DC. Or AC.
Oh, damn. All right. So that's, yeah, stand, strike, shield.
All right. What's the damage on that strike?
The damage on the strike,
Let's get be that 24.
24.
yeah, 24.
You usually roll different damage, is why.
Yeah, I figured out how to build that in.
Okay.
So, you know, it's got everything it needs, weapon specialization and everything else.
All right. All right. Well, here we are. Perfect.
Why are you running after me?
Yeah, because you killed her other half.
Nope.
All right. She runs forward and tucks her head into her arms as she hits you.
Oh, that is not a crit, though. Thank goodness.
When I was typing in, I was like, surely not 19. I was like, oh, okay, 19. All right, so that's 2d12 plus 11.
Oh,
Jeez.
63 minus 27 minus 27. Okay. Help, guys. I'm not looking good.
All right, then she'll use her last action to just do shove. Since she scored a hit on you, she's gonna move you 5 feet back, and she's gonna
Ow!
follow. So that is, let's see, do you get a save? 3d4 damage. Looks like. All right, so 8 more. And then it goes to Vin.
Let's. Um, 30. Callisto with 2 moves can get there. And then I'm gonna make this my hunted target. And think about attacking, but not be able to, and instead 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna move there. And that'll end my turn.
All right. Over to Gene.
All right, I'm going to move. Let's see, 10, 20, 30. Yeah, I'm going to move there. And then flurry of blows.
Okay. All right, both are hits.
And get the stunning. Got to beat a 24. My stunning fist.
Is she flat-footed though? Because I'm flanking with her.
Oh, that's true. With flanking. Yeah, that first one's a crit.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Well, then let's do that.
Come on.
Nice.
So she's stunned.
Yep.
And I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna step back to here.
Okay.
And I'm dead.
Alexis.
How do you escape the thorns?
You just do a movement action to move out of it.
Okay.
I will say that's your only. This is impassable. This part here.
So it's still difficult terrain, right? I just go like this.
Yes.
For one action, or can I move my full speed?
Yeah.
I move my full speed for an action.
Yeah. Let me read it just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure you can just move in and out.
Okay.
Just enter. Yep. You're good.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot your mom.
You know, I keep attacking his mom without rubbing it in.
16. I mean 28. Does that hit?
Yep.
All right. So take 16 damage, and then I'm gonna do a running reload, so I will be able to be out the thingy. So 15. So right there.
Okay.
How much was it? Let's see. There's a Q. There you go. So right there. Last action, I'm gonna hide. See, so I can hide from her. Am I hidden from her?
Yep. Yes.
All right. No more hits for Alexis.
All right, Arashi.
Considering my strategies, that is a shit strategy.
Agreed.
Uh-huh.
He was like, I'll sacrifice my arm to get 50 damage on her.
I can't help you, sorry. I'm hidden.
Yeah. No, we won't be doing that. We'll be moving 10, 20,
No.
30. I'm still
Come
still
back.
around. And then from there, we'll just do what we always do. if it will load.
Are you still fallen, or I don't know?
I don't think he moved him up.
Chris has not seen fit to adjust my status, but yes, I have officially stood up. Oh, that feels better.
Look at that.
Electric arc.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Seeing that she is stunned, she's gonna throw
Oh, she's done? Sweet.
throw an arm out and grab what's his name?
Jing?
Jing.
Sorry to throw you under the vine.
Jing, use your hero point for me.
Huh?
Does a 22 hit Jing?
Does not.
That's a bummer. Alright. Well, that changes what she's going to do with that other action. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's down in action because she's stunned.
Alright, her arm retracts and she's like, so she's just going to punch Jing instead.
That hits.
Alright. Alright, 24 damage.
Alrighty.
Over to Vin.
I think my internet is just not on point today. I'm gonna back up, but I don't want to be that. I want to be like there, actually. So that 15. And I'm gonna battle medicine Arash because I still have that.
Nice.
Rashi's never felt better.
Gracious.
So that'll be 30.
Yeah.
37 back to Arashi.
Dude, that sound again. That was cool.
Is that on else? Is that really on Sirenscape?
Yeah. There we go. That's a good one.
We should have sounds whenever we have a crit.
Yeah, there you go.
Then with my last action, I'm gonna give to Callisto, who is gonna move over here and attempt to bite.
Okay.
As soon as I... There. All
right. Good damage.
That ends my turn.
All right. Jingbear.
All right, I'm gonna go 10, 20 right to there. Flurry on her. Unleash. Boom.
Ooh. Jean's luck has turned.
So that's a move. And for my third action, I'm gonna move away a little further than last time. 10. Each square is 10, right?
Yeah.
Since it's okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Come catch me. There we go.
All right, Alexis.
I'm gonna shoot her while hidden. I'm gonna put the +2 in. Oh, that's not a hit. Seeing that her cover is blown, she's gonna running reload.
This way.
Okay.
One.
Do you get a jam for that, or are we like beyond that for Alexis?
I think we need jam it, right? Unjam? Or is that a feat? Because I don't have risky reload anymore. Check. Misfire.
Let's see. Misfire. Yeah, looks like it's only if you don't maintain it.
I don't. I'm pretty sure I maintain it though, right?
Yeah. Well, you know, I don't know because we didn't have preparations because you didn't sleep, so hard to say.
Okay, sure. Okay, go in the story then. Then I guess we didn't have time to maintain, so I'll go back then. I'll take my actions back. I will be back here. I will clean up the jam. Then I will cover reload.
Okay.
So this is my stealth check. See if I'm hidden. 39.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
I failed for a crit success. End turn.
Alexis turns into a stump.
Okay. Arashi.
Okay. Strategy. Good strategy.
Yeah.
That's a really good strategy.
Some
All
say
right.
it's the best.
10, 20, 30. And strike.
All right. Crit.
That's a crit on Arashi. Woohoo.
Yeah. You stub your your rapier. Is that what you use?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like into the hilt, you feel tendons and veins just like so many cut ribbons. Just blood sprays out like bleach from her wound. She's still up, but you've killed her.
You're giving me mixed messages here.
I stifle a caw of triumph and raise my shield.
Okay. All right. With 6 points of health left, she's going to I'll let you guys, choose your own boss so you guys can decide. Does she use trample or does she use drain blood?
Drain blood.
Trample.
Do 1 for 1. Jing, Vin.
I would say trample.
Okay.
Drain blood does not sound good.
But it's cool. I want to see it.
I say drain, and I get 2 votes because it's my mom.
Roll a 1d2. Roll a 1d2.
All right. Trample.
Drain blood odd.
Drain blood
Okay.
2.
Okay, drain blood 2. No.
All right. She activates trample. She's going to move double her speed, which is 40. So we'll just do straight 40. So, ba-ba, 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 ba. Can I do something weird? No, okay. She won't know she was there. So let's just end up over here. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Is she affected by the difficult terrain, though?
She is. That's why she's only moving 40 instead of 80 feet.
Jesus. Fucking halfling with massive legs.
She's large. So that's a reflex of... wait, I think it's reflex. Let me check. Reflex save of 25.
You got this, guys.
That would be -1 on Callisto because I didn't put her as fatigued.
Okay.
And
Nice.
Don't you have evasion now, Vince? So you're a crit success?
yeah, that should have been marked in there.
Okay, so Vin takes nothing. Callisto and Arashi take full damage for 20 damage. Alright, and that goes to Vin. Kill your mother, Vin.
Oh, hi, Mordain.
She's trampling, about to get ordained. Quick!
I'm gonna take out my blunt arrow. Zzz. Zzz. I think to make a non-lethal attack,
Alright.
I have to take a -2.
Hmm.
So I will do so.
Okay.
But as she is my hunted target, I get to first double attack. That's first attack.
Okay, that's a miss.
23
Mhm.
misses.
Mhm.
Second attack.
Okay, that misses as well.
Oh, we're not doing
Wait, so
well.
I think her AC is 25.
Yeah, her AC is 25.
Oh, come on.
The wizard was 27.
Well, we took the wizard out first, so that's good.
I'll do a third attack. And a fourth attack. Nope, I just can't do it.
Alright, not meant to be. Gene?
Let's see. I mean, I'm too far away. Let's see. 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then 5, 10, 20,
Only 50?
30, 40, 50. That's stupid stuff. All right, and then shit.
Monks, I swear.
Oh wait, no, hold on. I forgot I had spells. Oh, they're all 2 action. All right, I'm done. I'm not a spellcaster. I'm gonna. Who's up next? You are, then you. How many is that? You know what? I'm gonna just do something. No, I'll be done there.
Okay. Goes Alexis.
And I non-lethally kill with, or non-lethally destroy with my gun. How do I non-lethally do that?
You take a -2 for non-lethal.
Okay, I'll do that. I don't want to kill your mom, Vin. So I'm hidden, so I guess it just tit for tat. We're negated. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, like a leg shot.
Leg shot.
All right.
Oh,
miss.
no.
Oh, that's not a leg shot. Okay. Covered. Reload again. See if I could hit her again. Nope, not hidden, but reloaded, and this is attack 2. I put the -2 in already, so 28.
All right, that's enough to hit her and knock her out.
All right, I hit her in the leg.
As you down goes the druid. She collapses on the ground and stays transformed into the her animal form, but she's presently knocked out. And Laird, the druid guy, runs up and he's like, "Oh, some bully shot." There you go. There's your true grit for today. Boop, boop. Anyway, all right, way to go. Combat over.
Super weird. Can we loot your mom's body to see if she has any gear on her? Ben, are we allowed?
Is it body or bodies?
Oh, you know what I mean. Like, she's not dead. You get me?
It's just one body. Her other body was like absorbed by
Uh,
the bestial transformation.
Does she remain large size while she's unconscious?
Yes, she does.
Disturbing.
Check if she has any mark on her.
Immediately, immediately when she goes down, I'm gonna stabilize.
Okay. Heal up the bullet wounds. She has an animal staff on her, Alexis.
Oh, not another one. Ben, here you go. Merry Christmas.
And some hide armor. Don't know if that tripped your trigger, but
I'm turning my attention towards the this thing.
Should we heal up first, though, before we go in? Like, could the druid guy cast, like, some heal spells on us, maybe?
yeah. He was like, "Hey, I used all my heals this morning trying to saving my own life."
You guys want to talk to him? Just be like, hey, can you aid us in our healing? Possibly? Or have any items?
Yeah, I can. He's like, "Listen, if I had healing spells, I would have saved my life this morning."
Can you treat our wounds, please, kind sir druid?
I mean, I can do that.
Ma'am, you're not listening to me. If I had spells, I would have used them this morning.
Sorry, I can't hear over my gunshot.
Yeah, Alexis just working with flintlock guns just has really bad hearing. Oh my gosh, it makes so much sense.
That explains the performance rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
I'm happy to help assist medical rolls, but at the moment, I'm tapped out.
Okay.
Get out of here. I'm gonna. I mean, we'll try. We'll see what happens after 10 minutes if we're allowed to.
Yeah.
But Alexis first, for sure.
It's still the morning. You've got plenty of time before that thing wakes up and eats everybody.
Nice. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, so you take... you get 14 health back.
Okay, I mean, that's better than nothing.
Alright, let's try Jing now. Ooh, that's a crit success.
Well, that could change your
Nice.
favor, huh?
Wait, where's that sound? Where's that sound, Chris?
Oh. Oh, oh.
$32 for Jing.
Thank you so much.
I'm just trying to sound good.
Is there a gun sound effect or no?
Oh, let's see here. Sure. Gun.
Let's do Arashi again.
Oh my goodness.
For Arashi, probably doesn't need it, but have 27.
Oh, I can use it.
That sounds like a jet.
Oh, I like that sound. Pow.
That's level 20, Alexis.
Yeah.
How about myself? Let's nice lasers. See if I can do a fail for myself.
Do you think that
And now I die with my mother. Ugh.
I'm gonna use halfling luck though, and turn that failure into a mild success. Gain 20.
That's bad.
So what's it been, like an hour now?
Sure.
Any change?
All right. We're in the afternoon. Everybody's feeling a little bit better.
Any change in our surroundings?
Like what?
Any Godzilla Monsters of Doom trying to sneak up on us is my question.
Laird says, "Oh, you guys are safe. It doesn't come out until night."
So at night, mostly.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to heal myself again. Just lacking all the self-confidence. How about 18 back for me?
Nice.
Ooh, Alexis. Let's give you some more love.
One more should be good. I'll just be in the back for the rest of the game, guys.
Ooh.
Oh. Thank you, Vin. Aw.
Take 26.
Thank you. I'll give you an autograph if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Here you go anyways.
Jing. Give you some attention.
Yes, please.
Nice. 26 for you.
Thank you.
Stop it.
Anyone else? No? We're good. All right.
Sweet. Delve forth into the tomb of the god.
Boss cave we go.
Just in the last 10 minutes before I go in there, I'm gonna restore 51 hit points to bring Callisto back. Take another 10 minutes to then restore my focus point, and then I'm ready.
Okay.
Would that say you've been like how long has it taken for us to do all this? Like an hour or so?
Roughly 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna clean my rifle when you do that too. Is that cool?
Yep.
So I don't misfire and have to clean it out every single turn now?
Yep, no problem.
Okay.
want to study the unconscious corpse of Vin's, or not unconscious corpse, that's a contradiction. The unconscious body of Vin's transformed mother for any clues as to whether these cursed creatures might have any strengths, resistances, or weaknesses.
Okay.
This is
yeah.
what?
Go ahead.
I'm going to use occultism for that.
Okay.
Not
Do you get a plus for that being your target of the investigation?
Yeah, like 1, I think.
Oh.
Dang. Yeah, this is pretty outside anything Arashi's dealt with before, so he's not really able to discern anything.
Alright. Well, I'm definitely going to be investigating whatever lies in that cave.
Okay. So, with going forward, do you guys, what do you guys, gotta bring, what are you gonna do? You gotta bring Laird with you, gonna leave him out here, gonna leave mom unattended? What's the plan?
Maybe leave him there, because if the animals come out and like eat her, no one can defend her. You get me? Maybe. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna be like, watch over her. I'm gonna command him to do so.
Sure. What if she wakes up? She's gonna eat me.
She will not.
Okay, fine.
If she's awake and eats you, just pass message on us, call on yourself, so we can hear you.
Okay. All right. So with that, you guys,
Sneak.
yeah, sneak. You guys descend into the burrow.
Oh, we ain't sneaking.
No.
I've used all my tricks for today, so that is my role.
Guys, descend into the burrow. The mist here is thick and, I don't know, I was gonna say raunchy, but that's not a good word. Thick and just, it's everywhere, pervasive. Yeah, you can cut through it, and now you guys are kind of noticing that you're in it where it's most thickest and most spread out. It's pluming up rhythmically, and as you get deeper, you figure out the rhythm as it is. It is breathing, and eventually you guys get towards the center of the den, where you begin to step over the eviscerated corpses of men and animals alike. Some mummified with age, some recent. See a few Taldor sets of armor such around here. See some halflings, surely.
I am paying careful attention to not look at the bodies. I don't want any sense of recognition to cloud my actions moving forward. There will be time for that after, or this will kill me and I don't have to worry about it. That is my mindset moving forward.
Alright.
Araki asks, "Hey, did you know this guy?"
Just brooding sense of duty marching forward.
What about her? I can see her face clearly.
And as you guys are going through the den, there's a surprising amount of movement for it being just like a charnel pit, as even these animals with just like 15% of their bodies connected together, they're still like twitching and moving, and like severed heads as you pass by, they like slowly, lethargically like chomp at you as you pass by.
Oh.
That's not good.
And then sitting at the, or laying, sleeping at the middle of this is a huge being that's covered in hair, and now you guys can roll a will check for him, please.
A will check. Okay.
Like a save?
Yeah, like a save.
Don't say it like that.
I'm scared. Oh, never mind. I'm not scared.
Okay.
Arashi's a little rattled, though.
Okay. Jing, Alexis, and Callisto are unperturbed. You guys are like, yeah, whatever. Not yeah, whatever, but as you bear witness to this creature, you're like, you managed to hold your wits together. Vin is oh, sorry, that's not right. With a 30, you just become frightened 1. Those 3. Vin becomes frightened 2 as he sees this thing. And Arashi becomes frightened 3 and runs out of the... goes to see what Laird's up to outside the tree
Arashi?
as he crit fails.
Arashi?
But yeah,
Frightened 1, correct? Frightened 1, you said?
yeah, success is frightened 1.
Okay.
So just as you come across this thing, it is terrible and amazing all at once. It is non-actual god. It's a very powerful forest spirit, but there is a sense of the divine to it, so it's very overwhelming to look at. It has the features of many animals, but as you're looking at it, you can't say, "Oh, that looks more like a bear or a deer or a cat or a lion or a bird." It's a thing unto itself. The clearest thing that you can see is that it has, shoulders, and upon those shoulders there are 2 necks. One ends with a wolf's head that is has its eyes closed and is sleeping, and from that head sprouts antlers. And then there's a second. The second neck has no head sprouting from it. There's just like a giant wound that is bleeding, and it is from that wound that all the mist is like pouring out. The corruptive mist is coming from that wound within the creature.
I will mark it as my hunted prey.
We're not in combat yet, right?
No.
We might
Good.
be soon.
Let's not start really soon.
Can we do any knowledge checks on it to see what this might be?
No, we're too scared.
Yeah, you can roll what you think might be appropriate. Try to figure some things out.
Performance? No? Okay. Arcana.
Okay, sure.
Nope. She didn't pass school either.
Dang. Alright.
Let me try. Oh. Or. Huh? No. Maybe Vin doesn't care.
Yeah.
Can I also try nature?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Someone that passed school.
Okay. Jing, is there anything specific that you want to know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess just exactly how, do I think it's going to be dangerous? Or is it going to be Should we be
You don't
on
need to
guard?
roll for that.
Yeah, it had an aura that the DC was 30, so yeah, Jing, you can clearly tell that this is something of immense power, and might be beyond the scope of you guys at the moment. Without a creative solution of how to deal with it. Anything else from you, Jim?
I don't really know what else to think about.
Yeah.
We asked the halflings around there, being like, "What is that creature up there? What is
Have
it?"
18 seconds passed yet?
Yeah. Arashi can gather himself outside as Laird sees him. He's like, it's awful, man, isn't it?
No, I just left something out here. And Arashi like fishes for a twig. That's it. And,
All right.
I would like to attempt to discern, again, look for weaknesses.
Okay.
Something like that. And I'm going to try...
Ooh.
Okay, so as you're taking a look at this creature, trying to discern if there's anything specific about it, you don't discern that like fire or acid or anything like that is its weakness. However, judging from the way this thing was majorly injured the first time, you can sense that its neck seems to be particularly weak, where the rest of its body is like reinforced and muscly and stuff like that. Since the first creature managed to get its neck, you assume that maybe called shots to the neck would be fruitful.
Okay, that's something.
So hit it in the neck. Okay.
Okay. And at this point, can Callisto make a fortitude check for him, please?
No.
Uh-oh.
Nah, she'll be fine. She's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. Oh, just the 29, I think.
Okay. The 29, the 30 would have been great. With the 29, Callisto kind of swoons for a second and falls unconscious.
Is the curse getting her?
I think so.
Any other Arashi roll Arcana for me?
Happily.
Okay, yeah. Arashi can confirm what Laird said earlier, is that the wound on the neck does appear to be, oh yeah, that's a dragon bite.
Dragon.
Yeah, a black dragon from the scoring on the serrated edges.
Well, guys, to be honest, I don't really want to fight this.
Same. Maybe we should sneak by past it, or if we think he does notice it, maybe we should find something distracting so we can make our way across.
Well,
Then knocks an arrow.
was it the thing I said about your friend back there?
I would say you've known Ben for a while. It's clear that Ben is not thinking clearly.
I feel like
You're not thinking clearly.
there's still a piece of the puzzle missing. I feel like there's maybe something more we can learn to make this thing suffer more terribly as we take it down.
Oh, good tact.
So we're taking it down.
Well, yeah, of course we're taking it down eventually, but
Yeah.
I just don't like. I just feel like maybe there's something more to learn.
Yeah. Maybe we should talk to some of the locals and be like, "Hey guys, so yeah, what is that thing? Can you tell us more?"
So my question about that is we're in a protected area right now. Is the whole lake surrounded by evil force that wants to eat us?
Yeah, this is the center of corruption.
Okay, I think we should just take it out. I think it's if it's the center, then yeah.
So
Yeah, so it's like Taldor to the south, the lake, and then Vin's village is to the north.
but Finn's village wouldn't be easy to reach.
That's true. It wouldn't be. Yeah. And since we're in the middle of it already, I guess might as well do it now. Should we?
Really good question.
I take my sniper out. Just be ready for it.
I'm gonna keep the arrow out, but I kind of lower the bow for a moment and kind of look back to the others, and I'm like, wait, what about the dragon?
It's not like I'm not worried about that too.
There's a lot of things. But, I mean... Yeah.
We heard before that it is a black dragon. What does Vin know about black dragon?
Okay,
If he used to think on it for a moment.
sure. Give me a Arcana roll.
Am I still afraid?
No, we can say the fear has passed.
Okay, it's still safe to say Vin doesn't know anything about dragons, but
Okay, you can. I'll let you do your nature. Okay, maybe Arashi as the investigator I should give this to him.
yeah.
All right, give me a second to pull up the ins and outs of black dragons. Alright, black dragons are murderous tyrants of marshes, swamps, bogs, and fens. Black dragons terrorize their domain with intense fervor. Gleefully sadistic, they rule their fetid principalities from a deep cave or otherwise isolated part of the swamp with a mix of lightning-quick raids and subterfuge. Their hatred for other creatures is as acidic as their breath weapons, and they rarely tolerate even other dragons of their kind, except perhaps to mate or temporarily collaborate down with a mutual enemy. So they're bastards. I think they're like number 3 in the ranking of colored dragons. But Arashi has Arashi puts some pieces together, and he comes up with a story that enough pieces have been missed to where I don't think you could reasonably put this together. So here we are now. So Arashi's like, okay, this dragon came in and was like, I'm king of the forest now, and attacked the forest spirit and ate its head. And so Arashi kind of knows that, or maybe Arashi's like working on a theory. He's like, okay, hear me out. What if
We make it a new head.
So I'll just tell you what's going on, and we can reverse engineer it however Arashi wants to figure it out. So what's going on is that the dragon came in, ate the prey head of the the god, and then flew off, managed to get fought off or whatever. But then, due to the power of the spirit and the nature of the dragon absorbed the prey-like nature of that god, and it is like metamorphosizing into the other half of the prey and predator spectrum. And he's able to conclude that, where might this be happening? And he's like, oh, well, what are the only animals in the forest that were uncorrupted by the machinations? And so the wolves are like protecting the dragon as it's like transforming into the prey head.
So that wolf we talked to was the dragon?
No, it's like guarding the dragon.
All right, so the wolves are guarding the dragon. So if we go get the dragon, will that heal the forest god?
It's a theory.
We should try that out instead of us trying to fight this big old dragon.
I will say there is like no right solution to this adventure. It's just like different outcomes. So
Would the fastest solution possibly just killing the dragon, but we run the risk of us dying as well?
The most unacceptable outcome is that the dragon continues to dominate the forest and metamorphosizes into something even worse.
Yeah, so maybe are we all good here? Are we all chaotic good, neutral good, lawful good?
I mean, I'm
Because if we were good, wouldn't we just try to kill the dragon? Because that's the cause of the evil.
I mean,
the being before you is the cause of the evil.
Oh, sorry, the being before us.
Yeah,
but the ultimate cause was the dragon.
that's true. Yeah. The thing that set off the events was the dragon, but the spirit before you is the reason why the force is corrupted.
I let my actions define my alignment, not the other way around.
Maybe we take out the spirit first, and once we train more about Gambia, we come back for side quest part 2, where we take out the dragon.
No,
Oh,
I wish to see this dragon now.
oh my.
I don't know if we have to kill this forest spirit or not.
I look back at the creature and I look back at the party and I say, this thing is the cause of the corruption. But this thing is no more evil than my mother. It's twisted into something that it's not meant to be. And the dragon is the cause of this. I wish to see the dragon now to know whether or not I could slay it.
But if defeating the dragon doesn't help, then we just have to come tromping back in here.
It's not like you don't know where it is.
Yeah, we should. Well, yeah, but we should take this target on first, and if we are able to manage this, maybe move on to the dragon. If this target possibly destroys us, then we know we for sure can't fight a dragon.
I mean, we do have some sense that this thing is beyond us, right?
Yeah, from what you told us, right? Spirit in the sky?
Yeah.
I
Jinxing stuff.
sense that the dragon attempted to fight this, and although it was wounded by the dragon failed to defeat it.
Right?
The dragon is weaker.
Maybe we need more Arcana or Nature checks to discern which is weaker. Perhaps?
Sure.
The only thing that we need to know the strength of the dragon is the dragon's age, which could be determined by its size. which I will only know upon seeing the dragon. Is that right, Arashi?
That's correct. More or less. So I feel like the two choices we have now are withdraw and seek the dragon, or face a foe of unknown power.
Should we have a vote?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like,
I
okay.
still think we should find the dragon. The
Alright.
dragon. I don't know what this is, and I just kind of gesture back behind me at this slumbering. I have no idea what this is. But I know a black dragon is evil, and it can't stay in this forest regardless of whether it's corrupted or not.
Let's withdraw. Perhaps in the future we could marshal some allies to come and help deal with this thing.
Professor, yes.
I mean, they never do anything. I was thinking gun lady. But
True, gun lady would help a lot. That's a good
True.
idea.
She's badass.
Okay.
an opportunity to end the corruption with one blow, maybe she would be persuaded.
Remembering the entomologist professor, they seem to be the cause of more issues than solutions.
All right. Let's meet up with gun lady, girl.
All right. And you'll soon be joining their vaunted vaunted ranks.
Plus, we got to get your bear away from the influence of this thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Can I wake Callisto up?
Yes, but not with a nature check. Give me something to reflect empathy.
Diplomacy?
Yeah, diplomacy maybe.
Ovin, go.
How about a swift kick? No.
Unarmed.
Is it 11? I don't feel like it's 11. No, it's 11.
Huh. It was meant to be. All right, yeah, you're putting your hands on Callista and you're like, baby, wake up. And as you can feel her skin pulsing beneath your touch. Clearly not doing okay, but you're able to rouse her and get her back up her feet with your halfling tears or just your empathetic connection with her.
I climb on top of her and forcefully march her out of the burrow is the right word for it, and attempt to figure out how I'm gonna find a dragon.
All right. So I heard we can seek out the dragon. I heard someone else suggest that you return to Taldor first to request the help of Lady Carmelio. So
I wouldn't think we'd have to go all the way back to Taldor for that. Well, I don't know. Maybe just back to Lispel even.
Yeah, Wispel is in Taldor. But yeah, just be another day's travel back the way you came to talk to her and try to find something out.
Evil Callisto, I love it.
I'm so glad we came here. I actually, once I get out of the burrow,
Hmm.
my mother is still laying there, I assume.
Yeah. How long is someone unconscious?
Typically 8 hours.
Okay, yeah, so you still got a few hours to.
And then they wake up with 1 hit point.
Yeah, so she's.
I'm
still
gonna restrain her
Okay.
with all that rope I carry around. And I'm gonna put her on top of Callisto.
All right. She seems pretty upset by that.
Oh, I didn't really think that through. I mean, I'll help carry.
Okay.
Halfling.
I'm not just gonna leave her here.
She's like,
I refuse.
you can have
Bitch.
Mordain carry her in the background.
Yeah. Mordain turns into a black pudding and just carries her.
Yeah, just carries her around.
Just melts her down. Okay, so are we tracking down that dragon or returning to Lady Carmelio?
I say more people the better, Lady Cornelio. That's my vote.
Now that I'm remembering that I have this obligation, pseudo obligation that I've put upon myself, of dragging my mother back into the town, I think maybe back to Wistful.
Okay. Then back to Wismol it is. Now, let's get
Arashi, do you, Arashi, Jing, do you, fervently disagree?
I'm really interested to see what happens when we drag your mother back to Wistful. So,
Yep, that should be interesting.
good idea, but I want to see what happens. So,
Yeah, me as well. I also.
Okay. At this point, since we're gonna go back in that direction, I'd like everybody to make a DC 20 survival check.
No.
Ah, son of a bitch.
This is where I die. Oh my god. I rolled high.
Still not good enough.
Stop it. I rolled 17.
Oh my
You
gosh.
guys have no excuse.
Okay. So, you guys
I rolled a 4. Met the
guys-
DC.
cross the river, and at the same time, Jing, Alexis, and Arashi all go, "Ow!" as they look down at their palms. And they see a drop of blood running out of all of them
Ugh.
as you guys get into the
Do
river.
we have to do the chase scene, but now backwards?
Yep. All right. So as you guys begin to forge your way across the river, these three go, "Ow!" Each take 1 wound, and once again, we feel a pulse go throughout the forest as they sense man, woman, dwarf, bird blood. And so, to cross the river, it's going to be either an athletics or survival check.
Can I dance across the river?
Say more.
Like, I'll be like acrobatically, like being like, la, 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 la. Like setting you athletic, you have to run towards the river. You can like jump on the rocks, like in between the rivers, and be like, I'm gonna hop across. In a little playful way, using acrobatics and/or performance.
All right, I'll give it to you this one time. Oh yeah, let's get a new initiative up. Good. And Arashi.
Oops, I meant to roll initiative, but it's the same thing.
Alrighty. Vin starts us out.
I'm gonna dive in and attempt to swim through.
Huh.
Huh?
Alrighty, that's a success. 1 point for this obstacle. Alexis.
I'm gonna hop on the rocks in a graceful, angelic way because that's what I am. So acrobatics. Graceful.
Alright, that's another point. As she makes the cross. Arashi.
Can I also attempt to be graceful in crossing?
Yeah, sure.
Slightly better check.
Ooh. Alright. Arashi crits us.
Bird ballet for all of you guys.
Yeah, ballet of skipping stones.
But what's the penguin dance? What's that called? The penguin dance? Yeah, it's like, no, Nutcracker.
Penguin
Swan
dance.
Lake. No, you're Swan Lake now, Arashi. Swan Lake.
Alright, we make it across the river, no problem. And then you guys come to the the flood zone where the mud is. That's athletics or perception.
I will try to perceive my way through and find a good path.
Alright, Jing's gonna crit that. So we got 2 points on the board already. As the
Oh
stampede
my gosh!
starts to slosh its way through the river. Over to Vin.
I am also gonna perceive. I just did athletics, so I don't want to do that again. I'm gonna try to. I spy the quickest path.
Nice.
Alright, Vin really does. As he gets you guys into the deep forest.
Nice. We're doing good. Well,
Alright, over to Alexis.
what are the checks again for deep forests?
Alright, for the deep forest, that is perception or survival.
Proceed.
Oh my god, what the
I
heck?
remember why I fell down here and got hurt.
Yeah, alright. Alexis crits it, earning 2 more points. And then goes to Arashi.
All right.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Alright, that's a success. So we got 3 points on the field. The stampede starts to dig its way through the mud. Oh wait, sorry, skip Jing. Hate Jing, skip Jing.
Hurtful.
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see again if there's a route without a lot of branches and obstacles for us.
Right. Alright, Jing gets us into the shrooms. As you guys just like look at the stampede a million miles away. You're like, whatever, these guys suck. Alright, so the shrooms are fortitude or survival. So we go to Vin.
I'm gonna hop from mushroom cap to mushroom cap and attempt to only hop on the non-poisonous mushrooms.
Ooh. I like
Ooh,
your
just
hits.
barely?
No,
Maybe?
that's a failure.
Yeah, it is.
Oh wait, survival. 1 second. With survival, that's a failure. Okay. Over to Alexis.
I'm gonna close
Damn,
my nose
like-
and try running through it again. Fortitude. Closing my nose. I'm gonna use my reaction. +2 to this.
Okay.
32.
All right. A 32 is going to be a crit. So we get 2 points on the mushrooms. And it goes to Rashi.
Hmm.
I'm just imagining Vin trying to hop through and then landing on like a spiked mushroom, and Alexis just coming along, just picking Vin up and running.
I'm pinching my nose. I'm just like, ew, ew, you guys think, run.
All right.
Not good for Hirashi.
No. Arashi's not a save guy, you know?
No, not in general.
All right. Goes to Jing.
Yeah, I'm just going to put my head down and run on through.
All right. That's 3 points on the shrooms now. We go into the next round. Stampede starts to go through the forest, knocking trees over and such. And it goes to Alexis. Or, sorry, goes to Vin.
As I'm getting carried by Alexis, I'm gonna try to bear the poison.
All right. Poison is bared, and you guys arrive back in the forest.
Oh, I don't have the effects of that antidote anymore, I bet.
Huh? 26 is still A-okay. All right, Alexis.
This is perception or what?
Oh, yeah, sorry. The forest is perception or survival.
Perceive.
Okay. That's 2 points for the forest. Over to Rashi.
Perceive.
Okay. That's 1 point. Pushing us forward. Then goes to Jing.
And I will perceive my way through also.
All right. As we head into the wasp with a single point. Just a reminder, the wasps are fortitude or survival. Let's see. These guys start to trounce through the mushrooms. And it goes to Vin.
What I did before worked, so I'm gonna grab at a branch and try to light it on fire and throw it into the wasps and try to distract them with that.
Okay. All right. That's another point for the wasps as we are at 2. And it goes to Alexis.
Close my eyes again. Just run. Fortitude. Eyes closed. I hear and see no wasps. I bump
And she
into
hits
Vin.
a tree.
I
It's
bump,
over a rock.
I bump into Vin as I close my eyes.
All right. Alexis causes a pile up as she and Vin flip over one another. We lose a point. And we go to Arashi.
Okay, I'm gonna try again to use the smoke stick and to sneak through.
All right. That's a success for Rashi. So we get back up to 2 points. Jing.
And I'm just going to try to put my head down and run through.
Ooh. All right. Jing fails. He's like, ow, ow, ow. Okay. The animals plow through the forest as we go back up to Vin. 2 points on the board.
I think I see a way through the shrubbery. I'm going to take out my short sword use it like a machete and then try to hack through some of the things to make a clear path for all of us.
All right, I'll give you +1 for having a tool, so 33, which is a crit. So you guys lunge out of there and make it in safely, or make it out safely. You lose them, basically.
That's so cool. We took no damage this time.
So much easier knowing what we had to do.
Yeah, our heroes clearly learned from their last encounter, and the power scaling really worked on that. All right. With that, you guys exit, breathing heavily, but making it all the same. And so with that, you are faced with the opposite. The same challenge as you did earlier. You guys can choose to plow through for the night, become fatigued too, or you guys can get some rest and face whatever the night holds in this cursed forest.
I'm sorry, we need a rest ASAP. It's not going to be.
I agree this time.
I don't. Is fatigue too a thing?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, but I believe that you get minus. He can make it like we get -2 instead of
I don't think the math
pretty
would be that hard to
bad
figure out.
now.
There might be.
An exhausted state.
Oh yeah, let's see.
That's what I was thinking. Like there might be.
Frightened, flat-footed, fiend, encumbered, enfeebled. Oh, so many good statuses.
Like all of the above, minus dying.
How about indifferent?
I don't know.
They're just
I'm still going to. How about, we'll stop and rest.
Okay.
But I'm going to try and stay awake.
Sweet. Let's see, in that case, I'll have you make if anybody's trying to stay awake, I'll give them a fortitude check to make.
Heck no, I'm sleeping.
It'll just be the level, so that's a 23, I believe. Yep. All right.
Ooh, I can stay awake.
Vin manages to stay awake. Everybody else, as Vin's watching over you, guys set up camp somewhere safe. Build palisades or whatever you need to survive in this awful forest. But as you guys sleep, your dreams are invaded by just like horrible scenes of you killing people with your bare hands and like teeth and like ripping people's throats out and having the same done to you in kind. It's pretty much the entire night as you guys just living through that. Very like vivid dreams as somewhere out there in the forest the god has awakened, and I don't know, you guys are probably like living through the lives of whatever prey he's hunting down. You guys are like psychically being connected to those animals as they're being killed, and animals and people. And so that will require will saves from the lot of you. The DC of 30.
Oh no.
You're not going to pass that.
It's really a matter of crit failing or not.
Oh, sweet.
Alright, sweet. Alexis is raised by a family of insane killers. She's like, whatever.
Like I'm fine.
That's what my nursery rhymes were like, bro.
I would have made it if I wasn't fatigued.
Jing and Arashi, though, a little stressful for you as you wake up. You're just like, the two of you become doomed. 1.
Oh no,
Doomed.
that's not good.
I don't remember what Doom does.
If you it just adds wounded whenever you get wounded, it increases the value by 1.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, but you know
So
it's
no one die.
it's less bad going away from the evil god than going towards the evil god.
True. True.
So with that, you guys wake up in the morning. Vin, having resisted the call to sleep, becomes world's first person to ever receive fatigue 2. So that stats bonus in AC is just -2 instead of -1.
Neat.
You can't use exploration actions performed while traveling. That's interesting. Oh well. I don't really use those rules, so alas. So as you guys being gonna go out, you know, Jing and Arashi are kind of like twitchy. Vin has like big bags under his eyes. Alexis, she finally got the sleep she wanted to in the first place. She like, she looks great. She's like, I don't know what you guys were so worried about.
Doing my makeup, brushing my hair,
Yeah.
fixing my gun.
She like still somehow has boba, despite you guys being like a week away from civilization. And so as you guys are getting closer to the town you're heading over to, as you like travel through the forest for a few more hours, you hear the like anguished cry of a wolf. Hear a wolf in danger. So would you guys like to ignore that and push on forward, or do you want to go ahead and investigate?
I'm not a druid, so I could just go.
I wish to try and investigate. I see the call to story, and I will raise you investigation.
Sure.
Fine. You let me sleep. I will help.
All right. So, I guess either survival or perception to follow up on the call. Try to find its source.
Oh.
Okay. With that, Alexis is good.
Yeah, I would say perception as well. But if we already have a success, then I don't need another success.
Yeah. All right. This is not the literal exact same location that you guys just came from, but just to let you guys visualize something. And let me see if I have a good picture for what we're dealing with here. Alright.
Is it a mongoose?
Stormtroopers, powerful option. So
I love
something
his
else.
gun.
Penalty
I have
to
one.
accuracy.
I want his gun. Let's beat him so I can get his gun.
I'll use this guy.
He's a big guy.
Kind of reminds me of Inuyasha a little bit.
Yeah, that was for your benefit, just so you could check him out. Dude, his brother's big too. So as you guys come in, you see some of the hunters that you saw when first chilling out at Whimsel. Let me just check this out so I know once and for all. Wispel. Some of the hunters that you guys saw there, they have trapped some of the like supernatural wolves hanging around here. Like in nets or something like that. They've been poisoned by like blow darts or something, so they're like poof, knocked out on the ground. And you guys can see that they already have like an operation or something going on, because there's a few like skinned wolves in a pile over here. Like 3 of these guys are doing some work around here. This is what you come upon, is there's like one wolf that's like in a net, growling and barking at them as they're getting ready to kill it.
Are their bows aimed towards us, ready to strike, or?
Nope. They're
No, probably towards the wolves.
yeah. Let's say there's like 2 knocked out wolves, and this wolf is like in a net.
Should we help the wolves or the hunters, or what should we do?
I am not going to help the wolves, but I'm also not gonna kill steal.
Maybe we should.
I'm just gonna watch the horizon to see if, or the surroundings to see if the sound of the wolf called anyone else other than us.
Ooh,
That's what I'm gonna do.
fair call, fair. Yeah, go ahead and make a survival or perception to keep an eye out.
This smells like a good opportunity for perceptions.
All right, yeah. Vin casts his wilderness eye far out to the horizon, and you sense that you guys are safe, or that at least these guys are safe.
That's good.
Everybody is safe.
Yep.
Except for the wolves that are about to die. But anyways,
Fair.
They don't notice us, right?
Are you guys being stealthy?
I am.
I was not.
Ivan. Ivan. In the corner for everyone.
All right, yeah. They see Vin and aren't like, oh crap, someone caught us doing this, and they're also not like, hey, get out of here. They just like acknowledge that you're there and go about their work.
Do we talk to them?
I'm gonna go up to them as they're doing their thing and be like, "Are you hunters from Whistle? Or what's going on here?"
They're like, oh, we're from further down south, but we got Eutropia's message about the bounty on that god, so we've come here, we've answered the call and, are getting ready to go take down the god.
Oh.
Tell us some more about this god. As she emerges from behind the rocks.
Wow, you're gorgeous. Are you a forest spirit? Are you a dryad?
No, I'm just from I'm your Golka girl.
She's underage, is what she is.
No, she's legal.
Now. She was 16. It's been like 2 years, so I guess she's 18 now.
It's been 3 years. They're. Oh, okay. They're like, oh, of course. Everybody knows about there's the 2-headed god that dwells in this forest. It's the one that gave the animals the ability to speak and made them grow large. But now it's gone crazy and has corrupted its forest, as you can plainly see, he says, pointing at all the evil trees looking down at you. So we're gonna take its heads and give it to Eutropia for a hill of gold. And they go, yeah, and they high five each other.
But did you know that the heads are not together? Not anymore. These wolves serve a black dragon who owns the second head.
A dragon? No one said anything about that. Look at each other concerned.
Perhaps together we can find this black dragon.
And they go, I don't know. We'd have to talk to our boss about that.
Who's your boss?
Tell us more about this boss figure.
His name's Benjergo. He's a
Wait, who?
he's a monk. He's the one that has getting all us hunters assembled so we can work as a collective union of laborers.
Is Benjago close to Taldor?
Hi,
yeah.
Erastil, we've met this man.
Yeah. He's the friend you made along the way.
Oh,
We rode his kayak.
Oh, Max von Sina.
okay. Let's have Benjago and Talder girl make friends with them. Have them come along with us.
Certainly. He would love to accompany us. We will slay this black dragon, and then we will right the wrongs of the forest.
That sounds good. Yep.
Alrighty.
Take us to your man.
And they're like, okay, 1 second. Each throw a wolf over their shoulder and head back. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. So, with that, you guys.
I have a question.
Yep.
What happens when my mother wakes up?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a great question.
You just club her again?
Do what?
One,
Is
she'll
she
be-
is she cooperative? Is she willing to come with us? Is she recognize that she's defeated and restrained?
Well, if we're answering questions as simple as that, no, she's very clearly upset, and she's like, "Take me back, you fools!" And no, she's still around with you at this point. She'll,
All right. Well, in that case, yeah, I bonk her over the head,
yeah,
knock her out again.
Just look at the guys. You know how it is.
yeah,
Yeah.
family, family issues. We get it.
Complicated.
Alrighty. Then with that, you guys make it back to Vispil. And yeah,
Is it V-Spill now? It's
Vispil.
under German occupation?
Yeah. Oh, you're right. They're Greek, so it's probably not Vispil. Wispel. Yeah, you make it back there, and for your RP convenience, either Lady Carmelio or Benjago or both. You know, easy to access if you need to summon them up and ask favors of them.
Yes, please.
Let's talk to Ben Jago. I feel like I'm talking about a Star Wars character. First, because he's more... We have spent more time with him, right? He's more favorably disposed towards us.
Mhm.
Yeah, then Diego Fett.
And then when we get Mr. Jago, if we can come to some sort of arrangement with him, then it's more persuasive. If we go to Lady Shooty, sorry, I can't remember her name, next.
Lady Shooty. I like that name. Shooty McGooty.
It's Lady Carmelo.
Lady
Carmelio? Shooty.
Carmelia.
Carmelio.
Well, you see, Max
Shooty is her maiden name.
von Sydow is a Star Wars character, so you know you are you are talking to a Star Wars character. All right, so Ben Jago's hanging out in the camp outside of Vislo, chilling out, talking to some hunters. He's like got letters and stuff, and people are coming towards him, and they're like, we think we found it. Looks like a stampede went this way twice, and so I think we could pretty easily make it to the forest spirit taken this way. He's like, oh, good. And we can see that most of his hunters have transitioned out of whatever skins they had from other parts of Taldor, and they all have like cloaks and stuff made out of white the White Wolf skins. And he sees you guys. He's like, "Oh, my friends, you made it back."
Yes, we have laid our eyes upon the savage god of the forest, and seen that it no longer possesses two heads.
And so he.
Also, this is my mother.
Yikes!
Tongue lolls out of.
2 X's over her eyes. He says, don't tell me someone's already made off with one of the heads, then.
Aye, a black dragon.
Mm.
Who's made its roost in this forest as well.
And all the hunters around him are like, dragon, dragon, dragon. They all seem pretty freaked out by that.
I wish to lay eyes on this black dragon and take in myself of its ferocity.
And he says, and I wish to lay eyes on its horde to see what it might offer. So he says, so you've obviously come to me with something on your mind. So tell me, friends, what are you proposing?
What I think is if that you or any of your hunters were to one-on-one go up with this old god, there would be nothing left of you. From what we've seen and what we've experienced, it's well beyond you. What we can do is join forces to deal with the ultimate cause of the problem, that black dragon. The wolves are protecting it in the forest. We could use your hunters to screen the forest to protect us from the wolves while we make a strike at the heart and try to take on the dragon.
Vin nods.
So he'll stroke his goatee and he's like, and I'm sure these men are perfectly capable of that. And are we? Can we all come to the agreement that we will share in the wealth of Eutropia's offer and claim both these heads?
Yes. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really money driven.
Then he'll slam his hands on the table and he says, all right, seems we have an agreement.
Insight check. No.
Yes.
Uh,
Help me collect these 2 heads, and I will share with you the wealth that Eutropia has promised me.
But I have to sleep.
Yeah.
That's all.
Sweet. Sweet.
All right.
Benjago's on board. As you guys exit his...
Oh, before that though, I would say, what do you feel about this? We encountered a Lady Carmel, Lady Caribbean.
Oh yeah, Lady Carmelia, of course.
We need to talk
Yes.
to her.
How do you feel about this individual?
He says, "Oh, I've spent days lobbying her to, to go out into the forest with us and put it into it once and for all. But she's too stubborn that those aren't her orders. That she's to protect Whisple. But I certainly think she's a terrifying woman. But she'd be a powerful asset if we could get her on our side.
We should try talking to her.
Agreed.
I remember Alexis and her are fond of guns and boys, so hey.
I don't know about the boys part, but the guns certainly.
Yeah.
Alexis, I think you would be most suited to this venture.
Perfect. I got it, Vince. Smiley face. All right. Carmelo, where are you?
I'm just gonna, as we march off, I'm just gonna turn to Arashi and be like, I can't wait to see how this turns out.
Be interesting.
So,
Worst case scenario, we get into a gunfight inside the lobby.
I think that is the worst case. Yeah.
so as you guys are exiting the tent, there's suddenly some screamings, some terrified people like, they're here! As, you see people screaming
That's
running
not
away.
good.
You see out from the forest edge, you see a menagerie of various creatures like pouring out from it, and there at the front lines you see Lady Carmelio. She's just stone cold. She just has her like sword in the ground, standing stock still as she's like holds her hand up, and all her troops are like, ooh, they all got like rifles and stuff. She's like, hold, and then oof, she has them like fire, and poof, we just see like gore and animal parts fly everywhere as the creatures that were charging towards Wistful are all defeated. She nods her head and takes a few notes on the performance of her rifles.
She's so cool. Alexis is gonna definitely walk up to her and like in a very friendly way, of course. Like, hi, Carmelo. How are you doing today?
And she sees you and she says, "Oh, decided to take my advice and not venture into the forest after all?"
Yeah, about that. And she catches up Carmelo with all the things that happened in the forest and how they're looking for the two heads now. So, Lady Carmela, we were wondering if it was possible if you could lend us your aid. Because we know that you're such an amazing asset in Taldor, and Lex is basically just sucking up to her more and more and more.
And she, her eyes go wide. She's like, "You managed to actually find the beast?"
Yeah, yes, we did.
And, you can confirm that it is this creature that's causing the corruption of the force?
Alexis is gonna look behind her allies, and she's gonna do a look and be like, "Should I tell her, or do I keep it a secret, or what?"
The dragon.
The what? What's a what?
Don't forget the dragon.
Oh yeah. We also
mention the dragon.
we're also looking for a dragon too. There are two monsters that we are facing. We're looking for. We encountered one. We also need assistance for the dragon as well. But we're mostly looking for the dragon first, and then after the dragon, we're gonna aim towards the other point.
She says, "Well, which one is the one spreading the corruption?"
I'm gonna turn around again and look at Vin. What do you want me to say?
Technically, it's the bee. But I don't think it's intentional. I think it's a product of what the dragon did.
So, okay, so Alexa's gonna turn to Carmela and be like, technically the beast did, but it was as a result from the dragon. So the dragon would be the cause and the beast is the reaction or effect of it. If that answers your question.
And she, her, like, eyes go hard and she narrows as she thinks about this. And then she'll turn around in a booming voice. She'll be like, "Men, gather up. as she says, she makes a small speech where she's like, "Men, I've got great news, as a lot of you are about to be showered in glory. For you are the first Taldans within the last 100 years that get the honor of killing a god." So I'll go like, "Yeah." And she nods her head to all of you, and she says, "Well, you lot can have fun fighting your dragon. I will go kill the beast."
Respectfully, you are going to be showered in gore, not glory. It's going to rip through your troops like paper.
Some of you may die.
All go together with Bendigo, you get me? Benjago. But if you're gonna go separately, I mean, good luck, girl.
Safety in numbers and all that.
Yeah. We're going for the dragon first, so you should go with us. But I mean, hey.
We can all agree that these are both problems that will need to be dealt with. We would have a greater chance of success in working together.
Yes, than working separately.
Yes, but once we kill the forest spirit, all the animals will return to will be nothing more than dumb animals. Everything will be easier from there.
Can we diplomatize her to lure her towards our side?
Yeah, you can.
Performance. Let's go. 33. I rolled a 19.
It would be really cool to shoot a dragon with a gun. You're right.
Nice. All right, come towards our way.
All right, very well. The troops of Taldor will deal with this dragon first, and then we kill the god.
Awesome. Show me how you use your gun, by the way. I want to use that same technique you do.
Oh, sure. And much tutoring is had. All right, that's where we're going to end the session for this week. As next week we will have the climactic finale and decide...
back-to-back boss battles. Back-to-back boss battles.
Yep.
Yeah, Vin just says, but first... And then just kind of curls up on the ground right there. Goes to sleep.
Yeah, and everybody else is like, yeah, we should sleep too so we can get rid of the doom condition.